Hey, Jeff Broaddus here, Broaddus Defense. It's not going to come as any surprise to any of you that there's plenty on the internet about everyday carry, or what's called EDC. I just call it going about my day. I've never really called it EDC, but I understand that's a recognized term. What do we have on us all the time? Now, if I am ready, if I'm moving to a fight, if I'm looking for trouble, if I'm a police officer or in the military or a responder of some kind, I'm going to have a vehicle full of gear that I may need looking for trouble. I'm going to have a long gun, body armor, helmet, eye protection, a radio, 5 others of my friends with all that equipment. But the reality is, and I even tell my police officer students this, you can never expect to have anything that you don't leave the car with. All right, so what's on your body is what you're going to have, particularly if you're a private citizen going about your day not looking for trouble. What do I have on my body at all times? Okay, I'm going to have some keys for my vehicle, right? I'm going to have what for me is my primary weapon system, which is a handgun carried strong side and inside the waistband holster. Okay, I will have a spare magazine for that. Why a spare magazine? It's not so much about ammo supply, but it is about the fact that most malfunctions are induced by the feeding apparatus or the magazine. Worn feed lips, bad QC on the thing, or I just carry it too much and it's warped. All right, so make sure you have an alternate way to feed that weapon. Otherwise, it's just going to be a paperweight that doesn't work for you. I've got a way to identify myself, very important. So for me, if your law enforcement credentials, you want to carry that with you, or a CCW or LTC holder, you've got that in your pocket as well. I'm going to have a way to cut, mostly as a tool, but this also as a window breaker. I'm going to have a folding knife on my body. I'm going to have a way to illuminate myself out of a problem in the form of some kind of flashlight. Nowadays, there's flashlights on phones. That can be sufficient. Understand that I might have to navigate my way out of a building. If you say, hey, I only work days, or it's daytime when I go to work, think about folks on 9/11 going down those stairwells, probably dark, full of smoke, debris, confusion. Having a way to light your way through a stairwell, very important. Something else I'm going to have is medical equipment. On me right now, I've got a Gen 7 Cat T tourniquet. Shout out to Andrew Hewitt from Austin Travis County EMS for teaching me this technique, but I can use this with a hairband tie and a hook on the belt, and I can have my cat tourniquet in either hand immediately. This is a way to stop bleeding when 30 seconds can mean the difference between life and death. There's other little mini IFAKs, ankle rigs, other things that carry more medical equipment, but having at least a tourniquet on you at any time is critical. All right, can be carried in the pocket as well, like this one. All right. Those tools, and obviously the almighty cell phone, something I want to have in my pocket, critically important in a disaster to be able to call for help. But I don't want this to be in a primary location where it's obstructing access to any of my life-saving gear. For me, it's my strong side back pocket. But that can differ for many of you. The only thing I'll tell you is just don't have it out in your hand with your face in it, in condition white, not being situationally aware when you're moving around. That is the most common awareness discipline problem in our culture right now. All those things are my everyday carry. If you have questions about this or need more training, broaddusdefense.com. Give us a look. Thanks.